Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. The last episode with Ritesh was outstanding. I mean, he has given us so many practical advices on the efficient business operations management. Now, today, let's all get ready for another insightful conversation with Ritesh. For the new listeners, Ritesh Mohan is a passionate retail professional and he has empowered business owners with his wisdom and experience of around 2 decades in the industry. So, Ritesh, hope you had a good time with us in the last episodes.
Yes, definitely. And Anupa, in fact, the impromptu conversation is going well, and I hope your audience are also enjoying the insights and our conversation. So I look forward for this session as well.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm enjoying too. So, today, let's talk about AI, sustainability, and lot more. All right. So to begin with, regarding AI, my understanding is that use of AI and Gen AI is actually transforming the multiple aspects of retail, like merchandising, chatbots, personalized experiences, and also even supply chain efficiency. So I would like to know from you, or maybe if you can give us an example of any brands who are using certain technologies and are also successful enough, especially the technologies, I mean AI or Gen AI technologies.
Yes, when it comes to supply chain, your Amazon the warehousing is completely robotics.
Yeah.
I believe Noon warehouse in Middle East in Dubai is also robotized. So there are all the pallets, everything the are labeled the stocks, and the robots bring those items from the shelving.
Okay.
So there is no like earlier the man going on a forklift and taking the pallet out and all those things. Uh, it's all automated. So yes, automated replenishment systems are using AI mechanics. Your the ordering process on e-commerce has become very intuitive today with programmatic marketing with the machine learning systems. One can highlight or trigger a promotion stating that hey, tomorrow is Anupa's anniversary. Ritesh, you need to send her a gift. So that kind of messaging can also be triggered using machine learning system, because machine knows that Ritesh has shopped for some gifts for one of his friends 1 year back. So there is a high probability that Ritesh should also gift Anupa. So why not send a message on a trigger to Ritesh saying that hey, Anupa's birthday is coming on a so and so date. Would you like to gift her? So if such message comes, even if I don't remember your birthday or your anniversary, Anupa, high probability that I might say, okay, send one gift.
Right, right.
So this type of machine learning systems will be much more popular, much more evident in coming times, and this is good for the businesses. But it's creating an additional what do you call revenue sources for the business, upselling we call it, and so this type of programmatic intuitive thing is possible only using artificial intelligence.
Right, right. Even nowadays, a lot of ready e-commerce platforms are also offering this kind of inbuilt capabilities, wherein a brand can, without getting into any sort of customization, they can straight away get into offering this kind of customer segment based personalized experiences on the website as well. By throwing product recommendations on different web pages of the website and so on. And even
By the time, for example, your Facebook ads manager has this. If you suppose you're running a flower shop, florist, you are having a flower shop in Dubai, and you want to send out, you want to run an Facebook ad. In the interest level, you can see anyone having birthdays in next 7 days, anniversaries. You keep on ticking, so you have interested in those column. Then there is a section called behavior. So gifting can be as one of the behavior. You take it, and it will ad manager will show you that how many people based on your budget allocated for that campaign will be showed your ads. So that's how you, as a small retailer, you can target interest and behavior section of your ads manager or Facebook and Insta, and even on YouTube, and start putting your content out there and targeting a new audience. So it's yes, it's not AI driven, but I'm sure at the back end, Facebook and Insta would be using some large learning models, large language models, and it is a kind of an intuitive ads segmenting.
Yes. Yeah. And as we were discussing about AI being used for supply chain efficiency, I believe even the logistics companies nowadays have started tapping into AI based technologies. For example, I think an year back, I was learning about FedEx, where they have tapped into machine learning to improve their estimated delivery time accuracy. So they are using some sort of historical data based on the information that they have gathered from the millions of packages they have received till date, and they have further combined it with the predictive model in order to optimize the delivery.
You're right. Yes, absolutely. In fact, in India, a lot of e-commerce companies are doing that. India is a very typical geographical case study, I would call it. The deliveries doesn't take place based on locality. It takes place based on pin codes. There are some 12,000 or 18,000 pin codes across the country. So then you see from which pin codes the orders are coming. So you target pin codes. So if the orders are coming from South Delhi, if I'm a Delhi-based e-commerce player, then and more returns are coming from West Delhi. So I will stop targeting West Delhi with my ad campaign and only focus on South Delhi, where I can optimize my returns.
Yeah.
Optimize my money.
True, true, true. And like as we are talking about this AI based technologies and everything, there is one more fact revolving around the heads of the brands. I would say that there is some sort of balance that needs to be made between the AI based innovation and the implementation challenges also. So, like, what is your point on that? How do the brands, because there are a lot of technologies coming day by day, and there is a kind of decision fatigue for the brands when there are a lot of different options available. They see there are a lot of technologies available out there. They see the importance of it, but at the same time, there are certain implementation challenges or maybe a budget constraint as well.
My answer I have given in your previous episodes itself, Anupa. I never use something called digital transformation, which everybody uses. I use something called transformation digital. Transform your business first. Ensure all your processes are efficient, delivering the exceptional customer service, exceptional value, and having a minimal waste. These are three pillars for any business to be built up on this planet. Whether you're building up e-commerce, whether you're building up insurance business, if you have this excellence, exceptional customer service, exceptional, which leads to exceptional customer retention, which gives you, exceptional value in returns. So that's what the business model is. So for first, transform your business and keep the business, focus the business on things which are not going to change. Having said that, point what will not change, which is that in the previous episode, which I had mentioned, the things which are all which remain constant in next 10 years, just focus on it. And having said that, that doesn't mean that you ignore, keep your eyes shut with AIs and all large learning models that are evolving. You see how you can implement rather getting overwhelmed by so much changes that are happening. Chat GPT started in a huge way. Everybody was coming up with Chat GPT. What has happened in Chat GPT now? I mean, hardly you see that news, the buzzword. It is, according to me, I fear it will become another fad, kind of a thing. So, because every 2 days or every week, a new person is coming up with a, their version of Chat GPT.
Yeah.
So, yes, the future is there, but what will be the longevity of that future? How long will that future last? I have no idea. I can't answer that because having seen Chat GPT, the entire, the huge build-up which they have done it, everybody was talking on social media about Chat GPT, that GPT. Sooner it came, faster it went.
Yeah.
So it's like a puss ho gaya wa, that kind of thing. But yes, having said that, keep watching, keep embracing new technologies, but keep your eyes focused there will be lot of distractions coming in with AI and technology. That doesn't mean you can't be successful if you don't implement. Nowhere in any book or any Bible it is written that if you don't implement AI, your business will never click. There are so many models they have built in multi-million dollar businesses just on WhatsApp. And it's one of the India's platform, which is my personal platform as well, called Misho. They use community building to sell their products on WhatsApp. They had only WhatsApp interface for many years. Now they have a website and they have a big campaign on TV after getting so much funding and all those things. So keep your business as simple as possible. Don't add layer of complexity. Reach out to your business face to face with your customer. Learn from them. Observe them. That is the basics for any whether we call it Kaizen, which is a Japanese form of business management. We call it Ikigai, which is again a Japanese format of business management, quality circles. So all these things, or even Western words, balanced scorecard. What does balanced scorecard says? That you have a vision of your founder and all the departments are aligned in implementation of that vision into reality. That is simple mantra in a one sentence of business scorecard, for which Robert Kaplan had got a Nobel Prize. So summarized in one sentence by Ritesh Mohan. So this leads to what? They all leads to simplicity. We declutter all the all the complexities in your business. Keep your business, if your the front cashier is able to tell your business model, as I say, that is the key metric. I don't look at the key metric like sales per square meter, how much is my UPT, how much is my number of visits. Don't. If my cashier tells me, Ritesh, your business model is XYZ, finish. That means I have put my thought, my vision till the bottom person in the hierarchy, who knows my vision, who knows my business model, and that will guarantee the success of the business.
Right. Keep it that simple and straight.
Rest everything is just yes, and the rest everything is just filling up Excel sheets, filling up PowerPoints, and making your management feel good. It's only feel good factor, vanity factor. When the board of directors sees the report, wow, this is happening, but that's only vanity. The reality will be on the ground floor.
Right. So with all this, you explain it so well that retailing, it's all about being simple and not adding up any complexity layers into it. That's the biggest takeaway, I would say, from all of the episodes that we have gone through so far. Okay, Ritesh. So now, as we have talked on a lot of such important aspects, let's also not miss the data analytics, the data storage and the data analytics. So what I have observed is that most of the retailers do collect the data in various sources like point of sale, that is POS, ERP, CRM, loyalty programs, and a lot more. But they always find it challenging in examining the matrices, which are the kind of KPIs such as sales performance, customer behavior, product preferences, and so on. And then they further need to make sure that they take an informed decision using those data analytics for their product optimization, pricing adjustments, targeted marketing campaigns, inventory management, and so on. So what do you think, what do you think, how are retail brands utilizing data analytics and customer insights to personalize their shopping behavior and drive customer engagement across various platforms?
See, the retail is a sector which is ever evolving. When I started my retail journey in early 2000s, all this retail analytics, all this metrics, the stakeholder or the one who used to manage all that for us was an IT department. Correct. Now, as we talk, there is a separate department in a business called data analytics or data statistics or something like that, statistical department, which was never seen 20, 24 or 25 years back. You talk that you are a data scientist, they used to say, what is data scientist? There was no designation on those kind. Yes, we had people from statistical background, statistics as one of the major discipline coming in from, but never unheard. If you ask 25 years back, what is a designation, and you say I'm a community manager, people will say, what community? Which community? So there was no concept of Facebook groups. There were no concept of managing the social community of people. So this certain things have evolved with time. So when it comes to retail analytics, uh, now we have a specialized function, specialized people who comes from operational background, looking at the analytics, looking at the insights. But the challenge here is you have, gigabytes of data. But as I mentioned in your previous episode, are we able to convert that data into meaningful insight? And that meaningful insight into a meaningful story, and that meaningful story into a beautiful narrative that can drive a growth. There is a evolution, the value chain. So the if you are able to crack that value chain and putting all your functions bringing it together, then definitely you have a success at hand. I'll give you a simple example of Tesco. I had written in one of the case study recently. Tesco had done a study of, placing. They did an experimentation based on data insights. They observed who is buying what in what bundles. Like for example, as I mentioned, people tend to buy bread with butter, jam, and eggs, and all those things as a basket. So they evaluate at what is the basket evaluation was done. Who is buying what in what quantities? They observe people are buying beer and diapers together, baby diapers and beer cans together. So surprising insight. So they said, okay, let's experiment it. So they were next to the diaper section in their floor, in their hypermarket, they kept beer cans for the convenience. Since people are buying together, it makes more sense for me to place it together so that a person can pick it up. Yeah. And the sales rocketed for both beer cans and baby diapers. The insight here was the the new parents, which had the mothers have delivered babies, and the father has, a newborn has cut down on their social life. They go out lesser because you have a baby to take care at home. So you tend to socialize more time at home, and hence in-home consumption of beer was high. And as a new form or a new parent, you tend to buy diapers as well as beer cans together.
Interesting.
So as I mentioned,
look at the kind of
analytics.
Yeah, they have done on.
See, the data is there, but someone did an analysis of basket. What is commonly items or commonly bought items in a basket? Some might have observed. Some genius might have observed. Oh, beers and diapers makes no sense to me. Yeah, beers and diapers. Those are what will I do? I'll place beer cans in a liquor category and baby diapers into a baby category with baby cream powders and all those items together. Yeah, but I will not put together. But somewhere the retail analytics told me that these are the commonly bought items which are bought together. So why it makes more sense for me to place a beer can rather with the diapers so that it's convenient for the customer. Looking at the inside, they went ahead, they experimented, sales rocketed, they implemented across.
All right.
So using the data to make the right informed decision by getting a right insight is critical. And that's also, when I say critical, it is a bigger challenge. People tend to only look at numbers, but they don't know what is the story behind that numbers. If you are able to crack the story, crack that narrative, and communicate that narrative in a very nice format, whether it is a video content, whether it is a case study content, and publish it, put it out in front of millions of people, why will they not come and shop at you or at your store?
Exactly. Yes, as you mentioned in your example, it's all about collecting, analyzing, and translating data into actionable insights. So those actionable insights play a crucial role over there.
Exactly. If a retailer knows, my professor, Dr. Piyush Sinha, used to always tell me at IIM Ahmedabad that retail store should be considered as a theater. It's your theater. and your heroes and actors are your categories. Your categories like food, non-food that we were discussing before.
Yeah.
Those are your key characters, key art actor and actresses, and then each item, each article, and that category are your supporting staff. Now, you as a director, how you will put the film together